So good morning.
Good morning.
So today class we are going to discuss about the transmission line, right? In the yesterday class we have discussed the introduction about the transmission line. Today we are going to discuss the transmission line. I am going to explain you the 5 stages of design thinking. According to the transmission line, I am going to explain you the 5 stages of design thinking. We know already very well what is the 5 stages of design thinking. Right. These are the 5 stages. So our subject is very vague, right? It is a transmission line. For example, if I say washing machine, I can explain easily with the 5 stages. But in the case of transmission line, it is very hectic to explain what is empathy and what is define and what is ideate and all. Okay. So I'm planning to explain. I have got some idea about how to empathize and how to define and how to ideate and how to prototype and testing. Okay. For example, what is empathy? What is empathy? Anyone? What is empathy? So for example, I can say like in 20 years before, we are washing in a stone, right? Washing machine. If we don't have a empathize, we did not get the washing machine. That is called empathy. So what is the thing is, we are going to the people and asking their problem. That is called empathy. Same thing in the transmission line, we are going to empathize. I am not going to empathize in the normal plain region. I am going for the Ooty. Okay, you know very well Ooty, right? That is a plain area. That is not a plain area. That is a hill station. So that very difficult to place a transmission line. Yes or no? It is very difficult to place a transmission line. So what I am going to do? I am going to the Ooty and I am asking, as I am engineer, you two engineer, you and me are going to that place and asking the people. So what is your problem? We are coming from this department and we are planning to do. And what is your problem? They are giving some complaints, right? For example, in so many hill stations there is a no power still now. Right? We know some places, in Ooty we have some places that and all we have a light power stations and all. But in some places like places and all we don't have a power. So I'm going there and they are saying that we need a power line and we should get a high voltage like that and all. Okay? So first thing is empathize the transmission line. I am going to the Ooty and I am asking their problem. So now I have some idea. So that people need a power. That is my empathy, right? I am getting their problem and my idea is I am going to empathize that they need only the power. Okay, that is the first thing. Then empathy in so many hill stations there is no power still now. Okay, we know some places we have a power, but we don't. So many places they don't have the power. So I'm going to plan a power tower or a power line to the hill station. That is my problem. Okay. Then I'm going for the define. I'm going to define what is the thing is. For example, 250 volt of current I have to transfer to the village to get without power loss or blackout and all. So I heard in a real time in Munnar. Have you heard about Munnar? Yes. So some people are having same problem of blackout. What is the meaning of blackout? What is the meaning of blackout? Have you heard about blackout?
No power.
Yeah, no power region. That means they will have a power station, they have a power towers and all, but they will have a blackout. That is the thing is they will not get the current even for 1 day or 2 day or 3 day, and they may get a loss also. So each and everything we have a loss. Like for example, already I have discussed in the class. For me, I am getting 230 voltage of current, but what is the thing is I am getting only 180 because of the losses and all. So that people are saying that we are getting the losses and blackouts and all. Okay, so I am going to define that to the engineer that I need a power line that should be getting 250 volt of current. They have to transfer to the that hill station. Okay, I have a challenging is how will be the hill station now? How will be the hill station? What are the challenges in the hill station? What are the challenges in the hill station? If you want to plant a tower in the hill station, what will be the challenges? The first thing is it will be in a slope, right? Slope. It was be slanting. If I keep the tower, what will happen? It may fall down. Okay. Then what is the next challenge? Maintenance, very good. Maintenance is very, very difficult because that is a forest area. There will be a wild animals. We can't go frequently to that places. That is my second challenging. And what is the third one? Lot of challenges having in the hill station. You have said one is the slanting line and second one is maintenance. And what is the other challenges? Anyone? Landslides. Landslides, if they have a landslides, the total power will be out. Okay, then some other. Manpower. So these are all my definition. I'm defining that these are the problems to some engineers, okay, and then the engineer is ideating, right? So ideating, and they are proposed one system called HVDC. Have you heard of this? No. So this is nothing but high voltage direct current. These power lines are not used in the plain area. These HVDC only used in a hill station because we are transferring high voltage to the with a direct current. Okay, so each and power line should be taken from the plain surface and the current is given to the hill station. So I am ideating with the HVDC. Okay, now the prototype and testing is going to explain by Harvishal and Arudra.
So good morning all. Today I will be telling about the prototype. First, getting into the prototype, let me see what prototype is actually. That is something that bridges idea to the real world application. So here we are talking about the transmission line. We know that transmission losses will be there, even in the plains. When it comes to the hill regions, the transmission loss is huge compared to here. So what are the steps to be taken for that? It is based on two types. One is building a practical working model. So before getting or planting a new tower at the hill station, we have to work on. That is, we can do on two types. One is using the scale down physical model. There we will be collecting information about the conductors, transformers and insulators. So we have to arrange them using a blueprint. That can be done using digital software also. And the software that are involved here are MATLAB is one and the other one is PSCR. Using both these softwares we can do the arrangements and we can plan a perfect tower city regions. And other key components are material selection. We have to take proper materials because if it is in the case of plain regions, we can get every material easily. But when we go to the hilly areas, we have to search for the materials and it is hard to find those. So it is better to take up good things and use it for the purpose so we can get it working for the proper efficiency. And the main ideas of focusing are building a practical working model. That is, this can be termed as the scaled or conceptual prototype. And based on analyzing this, Indian government have built 4 transmission lines. Now let me tell the names of those. One is Power Grid Corporation of India, and the other is Northeast Agra Asset, that is HVDC, High Voltage DC Power Transfer. And the other key most important thing is Champa Kurukshetra. That is one of the very important transmission line that connects Chhattisgarh and Haryana. So this is the phase of prototype. Now Harvishal will be telling the testing.
Hello everyone, I am going to explain about the testing. For testing, let us compare these transmission lines in different environments like hill station and normal terrain regions. In hill station, due to higher altitude and unstable air density, the dielectric strength of air decreases and leading to the reduction in corona threshold voltage. So this leads to high corona loss and audible noises and electromagnetic interference. And also due to higher altitude and higher pressure, this leads to more losses and can lead to a blackout. So in normal terrains, due to higher stable air density, there is no losses, but there are some losses which can be overcome by measures taken. So we can use HVDC in higher hill station because It reduces the corona losses at the same power level. Thank you.